Good morning. It's Friday, September 15th, 2023. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Wudang Qigong. We have the advanced sets this morning, sets 10 through 18. This morning we're going to practice 3 sets. Dragon and Tiger join together, Leopard climbs a tree, and paying homage to the peaks. Okay, so as we're practicing today, similar to what we did yesterday, I'm going to ask that we pay attention to the area just above the jiaji, right here. That's the jiaji. Just above that, the small muscles that help to control the arms, that feed from underneath the shoulder blades through the spine. Paying attention to those in that one area, with the idea that we want to pay attention to what we're doing with the upper body, with the arms, and that we want to keep that area open. Second area that we pay attention to is this area right across the hip. So just below the crest of the hip bone, just about 2 fingers below, cross and down, and same thing on the other side, across and down. That hold across, in and up. So that all pulls up, in and across. That hold is something that we definitely want to pay attention to today, because what that does is open the hip so that the legs can bend more and they can go up. We need to pay attention to that for both Dragon and Tiger join together and Leopard climbs a tree. Holding on one leg also requires the sustaining ability. So we're going to pay attention to that as we're working all of the sets. Let's get started. Basic stretch, feet about shoulder width apart. Open the arms, wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, bend the knees. Hands circle to the front, back around to both sides. Up along the center line, reach out. Bend the knees as you go over, use the legs. Roll up, fingertips reach up, elbows drop down, wrists, hands return to your sides. Okay, I'm going to make a little bit of an adjustment here so that I can pay attention to what's going on over here. One machine showing me that it's not happy, and this one saying, yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. So I want to check and make sure that the one that says that it's fine, don't worry about it, is actually fine and I shouldn't worry about it. Alright, with that in mind, Dragon and Tiger join together. As we shift here, bring the leg up as much as you can, and try not to let it drop down as you extend. Okay. Hold through here. Keep this held and up as you bring the leg up. That will actually give you the flexibility to extend the leg without lowering it. Okay, so if I bring my leg to here and I extend, I didn't lower my leg. This didn't go down. This stayed right here. If I bring it up here, different challenge there. Okay? Pay attention to holding and keeping everything pulled up and in. Dragon and Tiger join together. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Breathe in, palms up, and breathe out. Press down. Open to the left, extend, pull in, and come back to center. Breathe in. And breathe out. Open the right toes just a little as you shift the weight. Extend. Pull in. Come back to center. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Center, breathe in. Open the back. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And 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 breathe out. Center, breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Two more. Pull up through the back. Hold through the standing leg. Reach with the extending leg heel. Keep the hips square and well placed. And last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Center, breathe in. Palms up. And breathe out. Hands down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. And breathe out. All right. The difficulties of being on one leg are something that we need to pay attention to and manage, right? So what happened? I was leaning too far over. I didn't have my hips square. I was doing a couple of things that I should not have been doing that caused my balance to not be where it should be. My center was off. Threw my balance off. That meant that my movement was out of balance. I corrected it, corrected part of it, okay? And it's there. That effort is something that we do want to pay attention to and be able to do. It's I have an idea that I'm trying to formulate here and exactly how to say it. There is the idea among a group of folks who will only show the perfect. It's got to be perfect. I'm perfect in every way. And if I'm not perfect, then I'm not going to do it because, well, I've got to be perfect. Okay? I'm never going to be perfect. I teach that, actually. That idea that I'm already perfect, okay, then why am I practicing? To show off? That I can go do performance and go do that, but that's not teaching. And that's not, it's not reality. Everybody falls over, everybody trips, everybody falls down, everybody doesn't get it right and perfect every time. It's just, it doesn't happen. The more experience a person has, if they're doing performance, you're never going to know they made a mistake. But in class, I'm going to call it out because that is how we learn. If we don't ever make any mistakes, how are you going to learn anything? I'm perfect in every way, right? No, I'm not. Alright. Leopard climbs a tree. We have a similar challenge with dragon and tiger joined together, and that is being on one leg. Here we are. Up. And this leg goes out, and then everything down. That extension and sinking has to be restrained because it does go all the way down. I'm not going all the way down today. I'm not even going to get close. But keeping the body in proper alignment so that eventually I'm going to get close. I'm not going to get all the way, but I'm going to get close. That goal and the effort that it's going to take is part of what we really do want to practice. That sense that, all right, you know, as this comes up, I need to set, where do I have to be? What do I have to do? This finger's holding up. Yeah, I have to go up, right? This has to go up. As I sink down so that my hip can be open enough to move. That openness and the strength to hold it is what we're working on right now. Leopard climbs a tree. Keep the hip back. Don't lean. Don't lean too much. Extend and sink. Feet right shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Breathe in. And breathe out. And I'm going to go a little bit faster with this one. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Relax the breath. Don't huff and puff. Allow the body to breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe up. Open the back, open the hip. Keep the hip well placed over the heel. Keep going. Yeah, I really am paying attention to that this morning. Yes, I am. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe with the movement. 2 more. Pull in across the front as you sink down. Hold up. 1 more time. Hands down on both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels and lower. Stay there, breathe in. Breathe out. Little more energetic on that one. That idea though, that we need to stay well placed is something that we absolutely need to pay attention to with paying homage to the peaks. Here. If I'm not well placed when I come up, I won't be able to do this. Center. Both hands at the same level as the upper dantian. That connection and maintaining the small heavenly circle. Down. Is something that we absolutely want to pay attention to with this exercise. The same thing as I said at the beginning, hold across here, pull this in and up so that your hip is open and that you have as much flexibility through the hip and the upper part of the leg as possible. Hold just below or just above the jaji, underneath the shoulder blades, about halfway between the middle of the spine and the beginning, the joint between the neck spine and the main trunk of the spine, about halfway between there, right there. The muscles cross in. Pay attention to those as you're working the arms. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Paying homage to the peaks. And shift. Palms press down. Come on up. Forward. Extend, don't lean. Lean back a little bit as the hands come up. Other side, left hand holds a fist. Hands come down to the knees, then circle. Hold fist. Shift. Press down. Come up. Extend. Return. Center. Keep going. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Breathe in. Breathe in. 2 more. Pay attention to the back. Pay attention to hold through the hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Last time. Salute, sink, both hands come in, palms up, press down along both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels and lower, stay there, breathe in, and breathe out, and breathe in, and breathe out. Alright, so today, little milestone for me, both hands on the floor. I wasn't going quite that far down before. So this is, again, so I talked about, okay, I lost my balance over here and I did this and it. Now I'm going to talk about, oh, well, hey, look at what goal I achieved. Right? And when you do, it's good to recognize that when you do it. It is. It's very good to recognize it. Doesn't have to be everybody watching, but you know, it's good to recognize it because it gives you that sense of accomplishment, because it is. Something you worked for, you did it, alright, good. And it lets you know that it's possible. I did that. I did that. I did that today. It wasn't. It's not that I'm going to do it next week. I'm going to try and work for it next week. I've been trying to work for it. I've been working on it. I did it. That part of practice is as important as all of the times when you say, I didn't get that right, knowing that you got it right. That's just as important. All right, I am going to wrap up for today. I thank you for being here. I'll be back next week with Wudang Qigong on Thursday and Friday. I am still working on what, maybe just for a second, I am still working on what I'm going to do next. And I've got LinkedIn Live that I'll be on 10 a.m. Monday. The other project that I've been working on, Channel 15 Radio, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk a little bit about classes, and I will have some additional information posted about that shortly. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it.